6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, hey, what's up, party people, and welcome to this super fun edition of Linker Trivia. I am so excited you're here. We're gonna have a blast today. I have fantastic trivia questions lined up for you all about, you guessed it, hair should give it away, 90s music. I'm talking about grunge, boy bands, girl groups, all the classics today, folks. But before I get there, I want to thank today's sponsor, Linker, for giving us one Houdini wine opener and aerator. All you have to do is answer 5 questions correctly and you will be the proud new owner of this Houdini opener and aerator. And don't forget, if you lose, you miss something, just hit that buy back in button and you can get right back in the game. All right, let's get started. Grunge music, which was originated from Seattle, took the world by storm in the 90s. Secretly, I hated it. It was defined by dirty, cheap-sounding instrumentation paired with angsty, nihilist lyrics and an I don't care beep attitude. Perhaps the most popular song of the genre was Smells Like Teen Spirit by this headlining band of the grunge era. Let's start out with a gimme to warm up for question 1. Y'all better have this one. It's super easy. What band recorded Smells Like Teen Spirit? Nirvana, Pearl Jam, or The Breeders? This is an easy one, you guys. You guys all better have got this. Smells Like Teen Spirit became the anthem for a generation that didn't want an anthem. It was not mine, though I'm a 90s child. The band sprung to overnight smash success after its release, and in true spirit of grunge, the band hated it. That band was, of course, Nirvana. 2 people got that incorrect. I can't even believe it. Buy back in right now. If you got that, actually don't buy back in if you got that incorrect. You should have had that one. Don't read too much into their lyrics though, because Nirvana frontman Kurt Cobain once said of his lyrics, I write them at the last second because I'm lazy, and then I find myself having to come up with explanations for them. That's how I feel about the tattoo I got in the 90s. I make shit up. Switching gears completely here, the Spice Girls were one of the most popular girl groups of the decade. Hailing from the UK, they were known for being part of the second British invasion of the United States pop culture sphere. First being the Beatles, you guys, FYI. The Spice Girls had an interesting quirk in which all their members had a nickname with Spice at the end. For question number 2, which was not one of the members of the Spice Girls. Baby Spice, Sporty Spice, or Old Spice? The record label held an audition for the girl group and had almost 400 girls try out for the coveted spot in the iconic group, which I'm surprised. I would have thought there was more. In the end, there was Ginger Spice, Posh Spice, Sporty Spice, Baby Spice, and Scary Spice. But Old Spice is just a deodorant. Of course, y'all got this one right. All of you, great. Moving on. While the group was heavily orchestrated and developed by a big record label, the actual Spice Girls, believe this or not, wrote their own songs. I do believe it because if you listen to the lyrics, you would totally know they wrote their own songs. No surprise there. My favorite genre. The 90s were huge for rap music. Holla. Some even might call the decade the golden age of rap. In 1994, an unlikely young star catapulted up from the charts when he released his debut album, Ready to Die. For question number 3, which artist released Ready to Die in 1994? Was it Tupac Shakur, Nas, or the notorious B.I.G.? Come on, guys, you should know this one. The album was critically acclaimed and became an instant success, which changed this artist's life overnight. Born and raised in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, he became inadvertently involved in the East Coast, West Coast rap feud that nearly killed the entire genre. That rapper was the one, the only, rest in peace, Notorious B.I.G. Incorrect, 6 of you. Correct, 9 of you. Good job there for those 9 of you. Don't forget, you can buy back in. Those of you got wrong. Houdini wine opener. While Biggie died way too young, he still accomplished a lot. Ready to Die is revered as one of the best albums of all time, with Rolling Stone magazine rating it number 222 on the 500 greatest albums of all time list. That's kind of a big accomplishment, I would say. It's a big deal. Miranda, I hope you're playing. The boy band movement of the 90s, shout out, was very real and arguably the most popular group of the decade almost never came to be. NSYNC formed in 1995 after Chris Kirkpatrick missed the cut for another popular group that was formed around that time. He met with Lou Pearlman to see if he'd be open to forming a second group. For question number 4, what boy band did Kirkpatrick get rejected from? 98 Degrees, Backstreet Boys, or New Kids on the Block? Hint, one of those is from the 80s, so y'all better know that. While Chris Kirkpatrick missed the cut on the band, he can't be too mad considering how much success NSYNC saw almost immediately. Their songs even started to eclipse the original group on the top 40s charts before overtaking them in popularity entirely. That group he got cut from was 1, Backstreet Boys. Bye bye baby, bye bye. What? 2 got this incorrect. 6 of you got it right. Don't forget, you can buy back in. Great giveaway today. You're gonna want to do it. Unfortunately, our dear friend Chris Kirkpatrick did not have the success solo career some of his bandmates enjoyed. Holla, JT. Right? Don't you all wish you could have been like him? Well, you guys, I hate to say this, but everything good must come to an end. And unfortunately, that means 90s music trivia with yours truly, guest host, is also coming to an end. So last one, in December 1999, Billboard Music referred to this star as the artist of the decade. So for your last question, who did Billboard name artist of a decade for the 90s? Was it Celine Dion, Mariah Carey, or Britney Spears? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? I think I would have gotten this one right had I not known the answer ahead of time. The thing about this artist is that she's became known as the Queen of Christmas. Likely because you can't go even a few hours, let's say just minutes, during Christmas time without hearing her hit song, All I Want for Christmas Is You. I'm talking about the one, the only, Mariah Carey. Yes. Oh, wow. 57% of you got it right. 42% got it incorrect. I would have known that one. Okay. Well, more than one person answered all 5 questions correctly. So as you know, we only have one prize available. So what breaks this is the tiebreaker and who answered the questions the quickest. So here is our winner for today's event. Congratulations to what? Chris Zacher. Aha. Be sure to visit your wallet on the Linker app to claim your prize so that you can get this fantastic Houdini. Well, I hope you guys had fun. I had fun on my first time ever hosting here on Linker. And that's all the trivia I have for today. So thank you to everyone who tuned in today and played. Don't forget to tune back in tomorrow when we have another awesome game of trivia for you to play with our tried and true host, Big T, back in action. And don't forget to subscribe to Linker to stay up to date on all their upcoming events. And then you get reminders and when to play and all the stuff, blah, blah, blah. Seacrest out. Peace, you guys.